Alright guys, welcome back to this is episode something. I'm here with Sam, make sure I can subscribe, and here we go. Okay, we changed the function, so we'll see you later. Which I probably should use the third block for. I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up really bad. You're supposed to do is not put the third one in the other hole. You're supposed to do it as a bridge and have it jump over it. Third block there. I could always reload, but I feel like it's a waste. No. I did the key point. I should jump over these gaps or whatever. Jump down and not. Oh, fuck you, game. I know, I put it right next to the freaking thing that respawned it. Grab the fucking thing. Water? No, it doesn't. I gotta reposition it. Oh, you want to put in the palette up above now? Yeah. That's how I did that. Is the door open? What door would that be? Just right there.
Damn it! What's so special? Those renegades need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
Lloyd, what are we going to do?
We've got to save Colette. She's going to die if she's made into Martell's.
But what can we do?
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
Is it normal for people to equip X-Spheres in Tetheala?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the Renegades. Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tetheala and the Renegades are on the same...
I'm not sure if you could say that. But the Renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds. And the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the King and the Pope into it.
What do you mean?
If you desire for Tetheala to prosper, kill the Chosen of Silveron.
That's horrible.
Lloyd,
Why Tetheala?
don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-Spheres.
Oh, I get it. Colette's current condition is...
Since Tetheala is studying the X-Spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tethe at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tetheala too.
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tetheala as well. The Church of Martell exists.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martell's vessel been completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of... No, never mind.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the Renegades, the method to... So let's just start with what we...
So, we're going to Tetheala?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have right. And this time, I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tetheala?
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tetheala by passing through a distortion in space. As far as I know, crafts called Riards are the only things that can do that.
Where are they?
The Renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on the space.
Okay then.
No, the assassins are the guy originally dropped. Ah, that free rest. Right. Now there we go. Oh, the airline appeared.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Kill me!
Power seal!
I'm tornado!
Are you okay?
First aid!
Untamed beast!
Kidding me! Cool off! Ice tornado!
Hunting beast!
Cool off! Ice tornado!
That was
This is only
disappointing.
20 hours in?
I need to play like
Oh, I mean gameplay time wise. I don't know. It's a long game. And if it was like... So are we ahead?
So these are the Riard.
Hurry, they'll catch up.
How long do you think it took you to get here?
All right then. Have they all?
That's what I'm trying. I was playing other games too. I was like,
Oh yeah, we're playing all Really think so? Yeah, because I feel like it's Sonic.
Whoa! What's happening?
I don't know. It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
So that's it. Since you've broken the seals in Silverant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means we're gonna fall! Ah! Ah!
We're almost done with tactics though. A little bit, yeah. Mostly tactics. We're almost done with it. We literally.
I think
have
we managed to avoid
for
destroying them
primary missions,
completely.
We got maybe one more stretch.
But they're useless
that's what
unless
we're
we get
focusing
some
on
fuel.
during Cloud and Construct Day,
What's the
so we
fuel?
got a little bit
Coal?
longer.
Coal? Jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Silverant?
Then magic, I assume. Perhaps the lightning that Bolt produced?
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Oh, well, then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Oh, and here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey,
That's the Tower of Salvation. Why is that here?
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World. The tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle.
2 worlds. 2.
Oh, so we're already on this other
What
world?
about the Holy Ground? The Church of... Is the Holy Ground called Karlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the Holy Ground of Karlon.
The Holy Ground of Karlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be 2 of them.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake? We have records in our museums that depict how the hero Mythos called the 2 ancient kings to the Holy Ground of Karlon in order to forge a peace.
And such records exist on our side. Instruments used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa.
so either one side is fake, Or maybe...
Lloyd, that's not...
Don't get mad, I was just kind of saying stuff. Anyway, let's...
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
it's our
these people
first
are
adventure in
moronic. The
Tepeala.
holy grounds is like portal areas. It's like one and the same.
Genus,
No,
this
they're
isn't
talking
a
about the
field
holy
trip.
grounds. There can't be. It's where the treaties were signed. So no, they're talking about the holy grounds of where their location because the two worlds were not the same. They were just on the same dimension, or two different dimensions, kind of thing, of solar, the opposite polars. So they're trying to say the holy grounds can only exist in one world, and one's fake, as I say right there. Alright guys, this is the end of this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's episode. Make sure to check out the previous episode by clicking the annotation. If you want to see the next one, make sure to click that annotation. If you haven't seen my other series, make sure to click the videos above. Thank you very much. See you next time. Back, I think it's early this year. I think it was like early March or early February.